If you look up and see a B-52 Stratofortress, you're witnessing living history. This isn't just an airplane, it's a symbol of American air power that's been flying for over 70 years. Your grandfather might have seen this same silhouette during the Cold War, and your grandchildren might see it too. The B-52 is the ultimate old warhorse, outlasting generations of pilots and even the enemies it was built to deter. It first flew in 1952, designed to carry nuclear weapons across continents, a sobering job that defined an era. Unlike its contemporaries, the B-52 kept flying, adapting and evolving. This massive 8-engine bomber is recognized worldwide for its power and staying power. When you talk about a plane in service since the Eisenhower administration, you're talking about a legacy. Every B-52 in the sky today carries the spirit of every crew that has ever flown it. These planes have seen conflicts from Vietnam to today, always coming home. The fact that we're still upgrading the B-52, not retiring it, says everything about its importance. It's not a relic, it's a core part of our national defense. The B-52's airframe is one of the toughest ever built, handling missions newer planes can't. In a world of high-tech stealthy aircraft, there's still a place for a big powerful bomber that can stay in the air for hours, ready to answer the call. The B-52 isn't just flying, it's proving that some things are truly built to last. The B-52 was born out of Cold War necessity. A long-range bomber ready to deliver a knockout punch anywhere in the world. For decades, B-52s were on constant alert, their presence alone helping keep the peace. As the world changed, so did the B-52's mission. After the Cold War, many thought its time was over. They were wrong. The B-52 adapted, shifting from nuclear to conventional weapons, flying long missions in the Gulf War and beyond. It became a versatile, multi-role weapon system, supporting troops on the ground and carrying everything from smart bombs to sea mines. While stealth bombers penetrate defenses, the B-52 excels where air superiority is established, loitering for hours and delivering persistent firepower. Today it's evolved to include maritime patrols, electronic warfare, and even launching hypersonic weapons. The B-52, once a symbol of a bipolar world, is now a guardian in a complex one. Its adaptability proves that the most valuable tools are those that can be reshaped and repurposed. The B-52's story is one of constant reinvention. For all its strengths, the B-52's engines have been its Achilles heel. The old Pratt and Whitney TF-33 engines are relics of 1950s technology, noisy, fuel-hungry, and maintenance nightmares. Mechanics spend countless hours keeping these engines running, with parts growing scarce and expertise fading. The maintenance burden is staggering, draining budgets and manpower. These engines are inefficient, producing thick black smoke and a heavy environmental footprint. Their limitations restrict the B-52's range and add complexity to every mission. In a crisis, every second counts, and the old engines slow things down. The airframe still has life, but the engines are tired and outdated. The Air Force has been spending a fortune just to keep these aging power plants operational. The engine's environmental impact is impossible to ignore in today's world. The B-52 needed a new heart to keep flying into the future. It was time for a major upgrade. The Air Force faced a choice: retire the B-52 or modernize it. Building a new bomber from scratch would take decades and cost billions, with no guarantee of matching the B-52's reliability. The B-52's airframe was still solid, so scrapping it made no sense. The bold solution? Keep the legendary airframe and modernize everything else, starting with the engines. The cost of maintaining the old engines was skyrocketing, while new engines promised huge benefits. Upgrading was the smarter, faster, and more cost-effective choice. This approach saves taxpayer money and delivers a modernized bomber much sooner. The B-52 Commercial Engine Replacement Program, or CERP, was born, not just to swap engines but to transform the plane. Modernization, not replacement, became the philosophy. The B-52J will now fly into the 2050s, possibly serving a full century, an unprecedented feat in aviation. This decision honors the past while investing in the future. The B-52's story continues. The Air Force chose the Rolls-Royce F130 engine to power the B-52 into the future. The F130 is a proven, efficient turbofan, already flying millions of hours on commercial jets. Using a mature commercial engine means lower risk, established supply chains, and reliable performance. Each B-52 will still have 8 engines, but these new F130s are worlds apart from the old TF-33s. They're durable, need far less maintenance, and are expected to last the rest of the airframe's life. This is a game changer for mechanics and logistics: less time fixing, more time flying. The F130s come with digital monitoring, enabling predictive maintenance and peak readiness. No more constant engine swaps or scrambling for parts. Boeing is designing new aerodynamic nacelles and struts for seamless integration. The upgrade keeps the B-52's legendary flight characteristics while boosting performance and reliability. The F130 isn't just a new engine, it's a new heart, ready to power the B-52 for decades to come. The old giant is reborn. The new Rolls-Royce F130 engines bring a massive boost in fuel efficiency, about 30% better. That means the B-52 can fly farther on the same fuel, reducing its reliance on aerial refueling and increasing flexibility. Lower fuel consumption slashes operating costs and saves taxpayers millions. The F130s are much cleaner, cutting the black smoke and emissions that once defined the B-52. The bomber will be quieter and have a much smaller carbon footprint, meeting modern environmental standards. Reliability skyrockets, with engines expected to last the airframe's lifetime. More time in the air, less time in the shop, fewer planes can do more. Maintenance crews are freed up for other critical work, making the fleet more agile. The new engines also provide more electrical power, crucial for advanced electronics and future upgrades. The B-52 is now ready to support the latest technology and stay relevant for decades. This upgrade isn't just about propulsion, it's about future-proofing the entire aircraft. The engine upgrade is just the beginning. The B-52 is getting a full modernization. A new ESA radar gives crews unprecedented situational awareness and targeting capability. The cockpit is being transformed with digital displays, replacing old analog gauges for a cleaner, more intuitive interface. Upgraded communications and data links make the B-52 a fully integrated node in the modern battlefield. A new weapons bay launcher increases payload and efficiency, while prepping the bomber for next-gen hypersonic weapons. All upgrades are designed to work together, creating a synergistic effect. The new engines power the new radar, which guides the new weapons, all managed through the new cockpit. The result? A B-52 that's more capable, lethal, and survivable than ever. It's the same iconic airframe, but with a completely new brain and nervous system. The B-52 is truly a 21st century machine. Transforming the B-52 is a monumental team effort. It's a partnership between the Air Force, Boeing, Rolls-Royce, and countless suppliers nationwide. Engineers, mechanics, and pilots collaborate at every step, ensuring new systems are practical and effective. Advanced digital modeling and virtual reality help solve problems before they reach the hangar. Skilled technicians bring blueprints to life, while pilots provide feedback from decades of experience. This constant feedback loop ensures the upgrades work in real-world combat, not just on paper. The B-52's modernization is a testament to American innovation and teamwork. Sometimes the smartest move isn't to throw something away, but to make it better. The B-52 Stratofortress, a symbol of strength and resilience, is being reborn. Thanks to thousands of dedicated people, this old warhorse is ready for another 30 years. The B-52 remains a timeless icon of American ingenuity,